Hello and welcome to Wimpscast.
Where little people have big ideas.
Coming up today,
Our tour around the BBC,
EU elections,
the Up Against the Wall event,
and the freedom of the press.
Today the Wimps crew were lucky enough to get a tour of BBC studios here in Belfast and got an interview with Mr. Noel Thompson, who gave us a few tips.
Can you tell us some highlights of your career?
Well, I've been very fortunate to have a very long career in television journalism, more years than I'm going to tell you. But I mean, it's been all highlights. But I worked here in Belfast throughout the worst of the troubles, and you couldn't call it a highlight. But in terms of the actual intensity of work and the kind of stories we were covering the whole time, it was certainly very memorable. In terms of just pure clean highlights, I think the day that President Clinton came to Belfast, we were broadcasting on air for about 10-12 hours without pause. It was a remarkable day, and I think coming at the end of that long, tortuous part of the peace process, that was something I really will always remember. I've also been lucky enough to work abroad. I've been to places, again, highlight seems such a funny word, but I was in Rwanda just after the terrible massacres of the Tutsis by the Hutus, and that was just a remarkable experience altogether. I've been to China, I've been to India, I've been to South Africa. I've had so many highlights. And sometimes, even just an ordinary day that you don't know it's going to be something special could turn out to be very interesting. I mean, I think that's highlights. It sounds like that's just fun, but I mean, highlights in a journalistic career are more things of intense interest, and that can happen on any given day.
On May 9th, Ben and Martina attended the Up Against the Wall event here in Belfast. Over the next 6 months, the project aims to give young people a voice who are living in interface areas and about the barriers in and around their areas. Wimps and Nikki facilitated a session showing how young people can use the media to get their voice heard.
During the week, the Wimps team conducted an interview with EU elections candidate Steven Agnew.
You can find this interview in the media section of our website. Go to www.wimps.org.uk/media.
And don't forget, the election date is the 4th of June. Northern editor Susan Breens received the Real IRA's claims to responsibility for the 2 murders outside masereen barracks in March.
Last week, detectives asked her for any material she had relating to the story she read about the Real IRA, but she refused to give it, saying that it's against her journalistic code of conduct.
What are your views? You can let us know by logging on to the website. This is all what we've got for you tonight. I've been Patrick Campbell.
And I've been Karen Devlin.